Hi everyone, very interesting project that I put together for myself and turned into a bit of an obsession to get it right. Basically it goes that before the DJI Pocket came out, we had the GoPro 7. Now everyone knows Star Trek movies, it's odd numbers that are good. So the GoPro original was fantastic, the GoPro 3 was brilliant, the GoPro 5 was a huge step up, and the GoPro 7 is absolutely amazing. We've got the GoPro 7 Black, we've got two of them, we love them. The stabilization on them is really good, they work great on the bikes, and anyone that knows our videos knows that we use a lot of cameras. The problem is that sometimes we run out of juice when we're filming and we go down to using the GoPros because we've got lots of batteries for the GoPros and they're convenient and they're good, but they don't come with a proper mount for doing so. The microphone on them, down the bottom and on top, is not the ideal location for the microphone. It doesn't help us when we're recording things in front of you, and therefore we want to use a shotgun microphone or a forward-facing microphone to get the right sound quality coming out of it. So what we've got is we've got the old standard cage here and it just doesn't cut it. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at today and see what we did. The GoPro Steady Mount 3D project. What we basically wanted to do was put a GoPro like this, a GoPro 7 with a Rode microphone, with all the kit that you see in that picture there, with the microphone adapter into a mount. And it was pretty hard to figure out how to do it. Basically we had to come up with an idea of remounting this all into one unit and put it on top. Well, I got myself a 3D printer and I thought to myself, why not use a 3D printer to do it? We needed to put the Rode microphone, a GoPro Black 7, the GoPro cover, just like this one, and the GoPro microphone adapter all together in one unit. And well, first attempt wasn't that great. The first attempt was just a motorboard holder. It actually was originally from a drone. It was designed to be underslung, and let's be honest, it failed dismally. It didn't do what I wanted it to do. In fact, we couldn't even get the GoPro inside it properly. It was just too tight and didn't really work. We weren't very happy with it, so we gave that one a flex. Our goal here is quite simple, and the goal we already decided how we had to do it. We had to use a mount on top of a Gorilla Pod so that we could actually go around and record things. But the standard mount doesn't have very good microphone ability. It doesn't sound good. Using the GoPro microphone adapter, you get that audio input. It goes in on a USB-C. It goes on the side of the mount. With the Rode microphone gives it life. So we had the second attempt. The second attempt, well, it was really good. It's solid, feels strong, but it's missing one really important feature. The microphone's nice and high, gave me lots of ideas for later, but it had no slot here to put the microphone adapter. So basically, it's got this huge big hole here, but it wasn't any good. The third attempt, however, the White Frankenstein, came out really good. Actually, this is as close as we thought I was going to get it. But we're missing the hole for the microphone adapter right here. And we discovered another issue with this, having a microphone adapter on top, which we discovered when we got to the fourth attempt and actually started using this one. But the problem was, you can see the ridges inside here. We could put the microphone in here, but it was, one thing was too low. The other thing is the ridges started to actually damage the microphone adapter. But the biggest problem was I could see the microphone. So that was no good. Then came the dark days. The printer started having issues and the 3D printer wouldn't print. So suddenly everything was thrown out of whack. All the sides wouldn't work. I printed maybe 12 different models and none of them worked out right. They all came up rubbish. Which was a bit unfortunate, but it's a learning curve. When you've got a 3D printer, there's a learning curve. Big tip, use hairspray. Limited success was this one. Everything was working, but one problem left to solve. The 3D printer was working again to the best of its ability, but there was one issue with this one, and that was I could still see the microphone. The microphone was just in view, and that meant that every time we took video footage, we'd end up with this little black dot in front. But finally, success. And here it is. That is the success. The success is a model that we got to print out. This is actually one straight from the printer. I haven't even taken the raft off it yet, or the brim off it yet. Take that off, and that's what it looks like when you take it off. The height keeps the microphone, the Rode microphone, out of view. The slot here means that you don't scratch it anymore. There's a trick with the way you put the microphone in to make sure the microphone stays in the right location. It means it doesn't fall forward, and it means that the microphone stays quite heavily attached to it without having any issues. I even put my little click logo on the front of it, and ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The GoPro steady mount, configured, set up and usable. It's on a Gorilla Pod, is solid. The GoPro 7 has a built-in steady system inside it, so it means that it's nice and easy to use. This is the trick with the microphone. You put the microphone in this way round, and the microphone adapter won't come out. And what else can I say? This is a very nice, simple design to use. Now, the trick is with this, once you turn it on with the Rode microphone, straight away the microphone itself turns on as well. And there we go, so it's turned on as well, and it's ready to use immediately. Unfortunately, this is the GoPro that I was using on the bike this morning, so it's a bit flat, so you know, doesn't matter. Having an interview with someone, it will do a nice job keeping the whole thing and the whole image steady. There you go, that's just run out of battery just now, so it's had enough for the day. The height, make sure that you don't see any of the microphone in the top of it anymore. The actual model, I'm putting up a link to it on Thingiverse, so you can print it out yourself if you want to. There's a couple of issues with it that I can't quite figure out. There is a consolidation of two other projects that have been put up there, so I will credit those. Look at that, it's absolutely fantastic, it works brilliantly. And it means that we've got another microphone and another camera we can use in a hurry if we need to use as a standard mount, so you can mount it on anything that you need to mount it on. For example, you might want to put it on top of a selfie pole or something similar. It'll work straight away like that, and it is a standard GoPro mount on the bottom, so it will work any GoPro mount. I hope you found this very interesting. I hope you decide to do it yourself, have a bit of fun and print your own GoPro holder. I'd like to say a thank you to everyone that's helped me with this, including my poor wife that's had to vacuum the floor from all the spider web that I've left lying around from the filament that we've left over. It did cause a major amount of OCD with me getting this right, but in the end I think it's a fantastic little holder. The whole thing is actually pretty small, put in your camera bag, and if you like this, please subscribe to the channel, give us a like. You know, we don't get very many of them. Have a chat with us online, we're happy to chat back, and we'll catch you next time. Have a great day.